Hello everybody, it's Noah reporting from Florida, and it's the first week of May and things on the beach are starting to come alive, whether the government wants it to or not. People are starting to go to the beach and they're defying the government's orders, and so the government has decided to open the beaches this Monday. Here it is on Sunday in Madeira Beach, and you can see in the next photo that people have pushed apart the barriers and driven their cars into the parking lot, and you can see activity on the beach. Now this is early Sunday morning, and usually this time of year that parking lot is overflowing and there's people backed up trying to get into the parking lot, and the beach is packed. The weather here has been absolutely beautiful, no clouds, the sun has been shining, and it's absolutely marvelous for sunbathing. Temperatures in the low 80s, upper 70s. It's so nice out, I don't even want to talk about this, but it needs to be done. The Alphabet company, Google, have been censoring information as it comes out relating to all sorts of current events, including the doctors we talked about last week, talking about how the numbers don't add up. I just want to remind everybody that YouTube is owned by the Alphabet company, which also owns Google. Although YouTube pulled that video, there's more information coming out of Sweden. This Swedish epidemiologist, he is a well-respected scientist. And Sweden has not gone under lockdown, and their numbers aren't skyrocketing. They're almost the same as their neighboring countries who have gone under lockdown. So what's the story here? Well, the story is that when I checked the numbers of the state of Florida, the amount of deaths from the coronavirus came out to 0.06% of the amount of people that were testing positive. And in Wisconsin, they claimed that there was a 57% increase in cases from the coronavirus when people went out to vote in the primary. But actually, what they found out was that 57% increase in cases was not due to the people that were voting, but was due to the people that were working in the meat packing industry in Green Bay. So it's a case of they're trying to control us with fear. Meanwhile, in neighboring state of Illinois, the governor says, "Do as I say, not as I do," as his wife comes to Florida with their kids to go catch some rays. Apparently, she's not the only one. There's a lot of people coming down from New York looking to buy housing down here. They want to get out of the big city. They're sick of the crap up there. They're either going here or some other southern states, and they're also going up the country, out of the city, into New York State. Don't get too close to Canada, though. I know Canada borders upper New York State, because you've got this guy to deal with, Mr. Trudeau. Mr. Trudeau decided that in Canada, he didn't need to pass any laws. He's just going to go and grab the guns. Now, I pixelated his photo, the little insignia on this meme, because I don't want to be censored. But just think of a certain country, German country in World War II, and that was their symbol. But they're grabbing the guns. And speaking of gun grabbing, check this out. Biden went to see Beto O'Rourke in Texas a while back, and somebody asked him about him grabbing our guns, and he claimed he's not going to grab our guns. Well, check this out. Here's it from his own mouth.
Brought him to Whataburger.
That's right, man. I gotta win. I gotta come back. I gotta come back from another Whataburger. And by the way, this guy can change the face of what we're dealing with regard to guns, assault weapons, with regard to dealing with climate change. And I just was warning Amy, if I win, I'm coming for it.
So remember, Beto and Biden are coming for your guns. Meanwhile, in Missouri, they had a snitch program where you inform on your neighbors. And somebody leaked the details, and now the snitches are worried about people retaliating. Well, there's a simple solution. Don't rat out your neighbor. Back in Florida, this is a Walmart near a veterans hospital in Florida. And a bunch of people got together and decided to have a car show for the veterans. Now, they weren't asking the veterans to come. They were going to drive all these cars around the Bay Pines hospital grounds. That Bay Pines Veterans Hospital is world famous. Over north of there, at a Costco, people were standing in line to go get their goods. Costco was open, doing business. And they had plenty of toilet paper and plenty of paper towels. Not so much on the sanitizing wipes, but anyway, get what you can. Meanwhile, people are fed up with the government pushing them around. And this gentleman's going to open his gym against the governor's order. Now, you want to go to the gym, you go at your own risk. That's how I look at it. I mean, I'm not going to a gym. People sweat, moisture from people's bodies, perspiration's going to be on stuff. If the guy's got the flu or if he's contagious, it's going to be there. But there is no law saying he can't be open. The governor said he doesn't want him open, and the sheriff thinks the law is the law. But there was no law passed. There was no bill passed by the legislature and signed into law by the governor. I don't know what they're going to arrest him on, but they're going after him. We'll see what happens later this week. And I almost forgot about this. I started to upload the video when I remembered this. This just came out. And so the U.S. intelligence believes that China hid the severity of the coronavirus epidemic. I could have told them that. Just look at all the other news that was coming out around December and January that we didn't see because of all the other bullshit that was going on in our country. You got to pay attention. Well, clock says it's time to go, quote Jim Morrison. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Stay safe, wear your mask, be kind to others, be courteous, have a good life.